Hey, very good morning to you. Welcome to this abdominal conditioning class with me, Rob. Welcome to this morning's session. Okay, grab yourself a drink of water, take a sip, lick around your lips, and hydrate. Close the doors, put your own tunes on, get your music on, and let's get ready to brace these guys over here today. Okay, so from here, let's find a space, check around one way, check around the other, make sure you've got plenty of room. Okay, put your equipment out of the way. If you're doing this live, hashtag live for me, put a comment in there, let me know you're alive here. Okay, so from here, let's find our space. If you're on carpet, that's brilliant. But what I would like you to do is kick your shoes and socks off and get yourself into barefoot. Okay, go for there because then we can start working through the whole of the physique of our feet. So looking at our foot position here, let's just roll over our tiptoes and let's concentrate on trying to get the body into its correct anatomical position. And the reason for doing this is we're trying to get our pelvis forward, our shoulders back into plane here. No point working the abdominals hard if we're working with our feet out at a canter. So let's get it nice and straightforward. Shoulders back into position, rock the toes backwards and forwards, placing the heels down to the floor each time. Let the knees track forward and back. From here, we're going to stretch our arms up nice and high. Anatomically, our thumbs will come back behind us and we're going to open our fingers out nice and wide, work them out. From here, you're going to squeeze the ears with the arms, reach up higher. And rolling nice and controlled over the tiptoe of the foot, placing the knuckles of the foot down to the ground. Stretch a little bit higher, let the arms retract back further overhead and maintain this posture. From here, taking the arms out wide into a T position, palm facing up nice and high. Extend the arms further away from the body, retracting the shoulder blades back slightly, feeling the movement through our torso, and through the chest. We're going to pull the thumbs back even further, lengthening out through the pectoral group. Looking good. Nice. And release. Dropping the arms down by the side, shake the arms out. And we're going to keep rolling over our tiptoes and our knuckles, keeping the ankles moving. So from here, we're going to side flex. A little bit of side bends, reaching the fingers up to our shoulders, back down to our hips each time. 2 more here. 1 more here. Looking good. And from here, hands on our hips, we're going to stand our right leg. We're going to flex our left knee up and back down again each time. Now, each time we extend the leg, the leg's going to come back just slightly. The feet stay in parallel. The knee flexes up as high as we feel comfortable. See if you can keep the standing leg nice and strong. 5 to go here. 4 to go. 3 more. Good. 2 more. Last one here. And let's shake it out, changing legs. Again, fist gap apart between the feet. Start working on this hip flexor work. Nice. Driving it up. Now, you might find that you're more unstable in this side than the other. You might find that you need to tap your toe down to the floor just to regain your balance and composure. Absolutely fine. Keep working through your movements. 4 more here. 3 more here. 2 more here. 1 more. Good. Butt kick through. So we're just releasing up our hamstrings. Again, pelvis driven forward into plane. Tuck your arms back by your side. Shoulders come back up nice and high. 5 more here. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. And 1. From here, forward flex down. Reaching to your toes, slowly pulling back up. Elongate, stretch up overhead, and come back down again. So straight leg deadlifts, driving the pelvis forward, taking the arms up wide. Great way of extending and flexing the abdominals. Working our body nice and strong and long. Four more here. 3 more here. 2 more here. Looking good. Last one. Good work. Okay, so from here, I want you to grab some light weights. We can do that same exercise again. So from here, flexing from the hips, sticking our bum back, coming up through into standing, raise up and over. Now, the key elements I'm looking for here is the pelvis shunts forward and back. So, proper hinge from the hips, coming back. Proper extension through the pelvis, reaching up and forward and high. Arms touching above your head. Slow, controlled, easy movements. Trying to keep, as you're coming up through, kind of like a straight line from hand straight through to the other hand. You're fully retracting the shoulder blades, you're pulling up. We're basically increasing the abdominal cavity of the body. So abdominals isn't just about doing sit-ups, it's about what happens in the rib cage, the supporting either side. Think about your abdominals as they've got an insertion and an origin point, yeah? So they start on the rib cage and they finish down in the pelvis. And what we've got to try and do is lengthen the areas either side of it. So i.e., make your pelvis a little bit more flexible, make your hips more flexible. We also need to work the thoracic element of our body, what's happening in the rib cage, and all the muscles that support around it. So great to do lots of sit-ups, definitely, no worries with that whatsoever. But try and work everything around the transverse abdomini as well, the obliques, the internal external obliques, all working hard. Good, okay, and release here. Okay, so from here, we're going to come out to a 45-degree flex and retract the shoulder blade back. Now, this is a great exercise for lengthening the abdominals. So as we come up, we're going to swing the arms out wide, retract, and back in again. Now, you might find your knees click and your hips click on this as well. It's totally normal, okay? So, up 3, retract. It's like Old English backstroke, yeah? Which is a swimming technique if you're trying to work out what that is, okay? So, stretch and reach back. So what we're trying to do is push forward on the pelvis, let the arms come back and through. And feel the lengthening through the shoulders and lengthening through the abs as well. I want you to feel as well what's happening in this pelvis here. Are the hips coming forward and back? Are you allowing the rotation of the body? Now see if you can do it with your chest fully raised up and your pelvis driving forward. Three more here, let's go for it. Hinging of the hips, forward and back. Shift that pelvis forward and back each time. Good, good, shake it out. You've found some creaks and cracks come out the shoulders there for sure. Okay, so we can do the same thing, but we're gonna go forward flex, okay? So instead of going backwards, we're gonna go forwards, reaching over the top. So over and through. Nice, and again, check your feet position for me again. So retract and over. Get as much movement here through the pelvis as you can. It might feel crunchy, it might feel a few cracks coming out the shoulders. Absolutely normal, keep moving. Hips drive forward, hips drive back. 4 more here. 3 more here. 2 more here. Last one. Perfect, excellent, side flex. Nice. Now, side flexes are really easy to do if you allow yourself to do this. Pull yourself up tall. Now see, can you tilt? Slow, controlled movement. Feel what's happening in the side of the toe muscles. Strengthen the back, strengthen the torso. Looking good, keep it going. Slow, controlled movements. As much pelvic tilt to the side as you can. 8 more here, looking good. Now the weights I've got in my hand are not heavy, they're a couple of pounds. They're just there to make me open up the fingertips and just for my body to feel a bit of load to the side. You don't need to do this with massively heavier weights, but if you choose that you want to load a bit more, you can, of course. Keep it safe, relevant, and effective for you. Really good. 2 more here. Are your feet still where you think they are? Are they that fist gap apart? Are they starting to poke out? Because I guarantee if you do a lot of desk-based activity, this is where you're going to start feeling them. Okay, from there, relax. Okay, circumvent the hips. So a bit of a hula hoop round one way. Counterclockwise, go back the opposite way. Open up the hips. Okay, so from here, you're going to bring both hands down to the left foot, to the outside. Turn, rotate, bring the shoulders back, and then retract up nice and high. Come back down again. So we're working on a wood chop movement here. Down and across, twisting through the body, stretching up, leaning back, pushing the pelvis forward, and return again. Now don't worry if you can get the weights to the floor, or if you're only getting the weights to your hip, yeah? Doesn't matter. What I'm looking for is a turn and a twist in the body and a reach down. Now, as you reach down to the side, you're going to find your bottom is going to have to hinge backwards here. And that's good. That's what I want you to feel. But as you come up, yeah, so hinge here. As I come up and through, pelvis tilts forward, and I'm arching through the back and turning. Yeah, it's rotation that I'm looking for. Up and through. It's definitely starting to feel some things move. All the way around. Whoa. Just above the hips. And just below the ribs. And that's the abdominal conditioning. Oh, and you might find as you come up and through, like I just did, a lovely big crunch out through the shoulders as well. Let's go 1 more here. Good, good. And release, shake it out. Circumvent the hips again, give it a big circle round. Counterclockwise the other way. Good, good. Here we go. So we're going to go hands down to the right foot, and we're going to turn and raise. And again, down to the right foot, up through, turn, and raise. Reaching down wide to the side, reaching up high overhead. And again, really try and push that pelvis forward as you come up through it. Keep working at your pace. When you come down to the side as well, if you want to go for a bit of an arm reach up to the side, what will happen is you'll counterbalance by shunting your pelvis the opposite way to stop you from falling over. And when you come up to standing, you're going to feel a whole range of things are starting to happen, certainly around the sacroiliac joint, how the iliac and the sacrum join together. We always get a little bit stiff there, certainly if we're not moving as much. It's almost a bit like Michael Jackson's Thrillers when you come up, ding, and through, down again. Oh, we've got 1 more each side to go here, yeah. Push through, and again, down, through, push through, and release. Grab yourself a drink of water, well trained. Okay, so the next part, grab yourself a heavyish weight. Oh. Love it. Okay, so that's what I'm looking for. Okay, so weight in each hands, straight leg deadlift down to the toes, strong and pull up. Now, do a couple here. Now, if your weight gets to the floor, okay, reach underneath it. Okay, and if you are super flexible and you can get all the way down to the floor, grab yourself a platform or a chair or something that you know you can take your weight for you to be able to gain a bit more range. Nice. Now, this is a great little exercise. It does a number of things. One, we get some extension through the back. Two, we get extension through the back of the legs. Three, we get extension through the abdominals by standing up nice and tall, driving our pelvis forward and bringing our shoulders back. Keep these controlled movements all the way through. Lovely hinge from it. You've just got to feel that your bottom is sinking back, and as you come up, the chest is coming high. And I don't mind if you come through into posterior tilt, so you're tilting forward, especially if you sit down a lot. It's a great way of getting your back to be stronger. And release, shake it out. Excellent, keep your legs out. Okay, lots of work for the back. Remember that our abdominals pull us down and our back extends us up, okay? So we need to work both sets of muscle groups. Now, feet are that fist gap apart from me here. We're just gonna come down to the right side this time. Gonna come up, and I'm gonna come down to the left side. So if you do a lot of walking, a lot of running, or you wear a backpack or something, this is a great little exercise for you. Pelvis forward, shoulders back. What you're gonna find is in the back of your hamstring, certainly on the lateral aspects, i.e. the outside aspect of your hamstring, you have a muscle group called our hamstrings, but we have something called our bicep femoris that runs down the side. It's got two heads on it. And this gives it extension on both of them for you. It's a lovely way of turning up and through the body. Now, this is not about speed, this is about technique. Yeah, and as you're starting to lift and push back slightly, you're starting to feel these abdominals work really hard. They're starting to stabilize as well, the movement. Certainly the chiseling the outside of the body. Nice. This class is fully standing so far. We're not doing anything laying down the floor. We're making our trunk work, our body work, in the anatomical positions of standing and moving, and this is really good. How about you? I can really feel my abs now starting to work really hard. And if you can't, a couple of things you can do. If it's safe and effective, you can increase the weight. You can get your pelvis to stick forward a little bit further each time. You can reach a little bit wider to the side. You can still work it hard through the hips. Two more to go here on each side, please. This is tough. Oh, it's getting harder. Good, good. Through and down. One more each side, please. Come on, let's go down and up. And release. Good, good. Walk it out. Drop the weight. Take a sip of your drink. Well done. Great morning. Okay. So from here, you're going to grab yourself a second weight of the same level of weight. Okay. So let's drop down to the side. Okay. So through on our lift. Okay, we're going to side flex to the side, control back up, and side flex to the other side. Excellent. Now at the top point here, regroup your body and feel what happens to the pelvis as you come up and side to side. Nice, easy side flexes. Keep going. Slow movements here. Looking good. Two more here each side. So double weighted, really making the side obliques work hard. Getting that TVA, the transverse abdominal working as well. Boom. Nice. Last one each side. Good work. Okay, so from here, we now bring in our favorite squats. So from here, platform underneath your heels if you need it. If you struggle for depth, if you say you get here in a squat, for example, raise your heels up slightly. Okay, from here, we're going to drop down through our squat. We're going to brace the abdominals here. Drop down nice and low, shoulders back, chest up. And then from here, breathe out, push up strong. Toe to heel, ground down to the floor. As you sit down into it, as you stand, breathe out, push up strong, drive your pelvis forward, bring your shoulders back into plane. Let's go again. Ready? Drop down. And from there, slowly pulling back up. Now, grab yourself your weight. Raise it up, place it on the chest. Slow squat down as deep as you can. Now, if you struggle with squats, just grab a chair and sit into a chair. Keep moving. Don't quit on me. Keep training hard. Now, I want you to feel the following. Stay in this low position. Tuck the knees in so they're just over your second toe. So you're trying to pull the knees in here. Breathe up, push up, drive, stand, and step forwards. Step back onto your platform or on the flat or towards your chair again and drop again. Deep breath in, breathe out, push strong, back into standing, step forward, step back again, and drop again. Slow control movement. Breathe out, push up strong, shoulders back, step forwards, shake out the legs, come back onto it again. Platform heels, drop, deep breath in, breathe out, push up, strong through the thighs, step forward, step back, work again for me here. Drop down low, breathe out, push up, strong, pelvis forward, step back again, working hard. And again, drop, breathe out, push up, really bring out the core in tight for me, yeah? Strong movements. And again, slow drop. Breathe out, push. Now this time, step forwards, extend, press over shoulder head, rear back in. You feel that little arch in the back, yeah? Step back again. Feet check, fist gap, knees in, deep breath in, breathe out, push hard, step forward, extend, stretch, weight back to chest, step back again, heels on platform, drop down again, deep breath in, breathe out, push hard, strong on the legs, step forwards, press overhead, extend, weight back to chest, step back onto platform, toes into position, drop again, breathe out, push up, strong, pelvis forward, extend overhead, drop back weight onto chest, come back again, drop down, breathe out, push, step forward, extend, keep moving this, come on, you're doing really well. The lengthening of our body is critical for the success of our abs. We've really got to feel what's happening in the midsection of our body, especially as we're pressing the weight overhead and we're stabilizing as we drop down into this low position. We breathe out, we push up again, we step again, we raise, we drop, we work again. Come on, keep going. Yeah, I want 3 more of these to go. Come on, we're still working. Brace the core, strength through, press up, drop. 2 more here. Slow drop. Stand. Doing good. Step forward. Press. Drop. Last one here. Really good. Nice. Step forward. Press and release. Okay, so I want you to go back to your 2 weights that are the same. Put one in each hand. Grab a drink of water if you need. Okay. So, form deadlift. So like the squat we've just done. So back up, chest up. Really pronounce your chest. Take your elbows back into plane. Okay, at this stage now, your abs are doing the key job of now trying to stabilize and to stop you from falling forwards. Okay, so this is tough. Okay, so heavy on the weight, drop, breathe out, push. Step, side bend, side bend. Good. Step back onto the platform. And again. Shoulders right back. Breathe out, push up. Step forward. Side bend. Side bend. Go again. Step back onto the platform if you're doing it. Push out strong. Step. Side flex. Side flex. And again, step back into plane. Breathe out, push up. Good work. So no sit-ups in this class at all. Everything in standing. Definitely feel your abs. You feel it all around your body. This isn't just like fully isolating rectus abdomini. This is working all the way through your body. You've worked hard on the abdominals, you've worked hard on the side obliques, internal external obliques. You worked hard on the TVA. You worked hard on the lower back. Multifidus, erector spinae glutes having to work hard. Quads working hard. Glutes having to lengthen. Strong through posture. Drive. Side flex again. Side flex again. And again, step back down. 2 more here, guys. So we've done. Drop. Drop. 1 more here. Up. Step. Side. Side. And rest. Well done. Weights down to the floor. Good work. Keep your platform out of the way. And from there, feet, fist bar, and drop and flex. You should feel that you're now more flexible here. The pelvis has moved out the way. You can definitely bring your fingers to your side of your tummy muscles. I can definitely feel that. Stretch overhead, take the left hand between the shoulder blades. Pelvis forward, elbow up high. Stretch and release and swap. So I'm back tonight, 6:30 for a restorative stretch. Come and join me for that. I'll be here, left arm across the body, thumb up high, fingers both that wide. Come and join me for a good stretch out tonight. So 6:30. If you done that live, hashtag replay. If you've done the replay, hashtag no abs. There we go. Or no sit-ups. There we go. Roll the fingers. Roll back the opposite way. Really well trained. Fantastic training session. See you next time for the next one, guys. Well done. Get your comments in there. Let me know how you got on with it. And I'll see you guys in the next one. See you tonight.